modern man today is bitter. He hates everyone. He hates women. He hates the society. He hates everything around him. He thinks everything revolves around him, and he believes himself to be the protagonist of his story. The people around him are NPCs. He thinks all women are whores, that all women don't deserve to be in his presence. But really, in reality, he stays at home and plays video games. He doesn't go to the gym. He doesn't meditate. He doesn't show gratitude. He hates the world around him. And he wonders why he's so unsuccessful and so unhappy. Instead of blaming the world, instead of being bitter towards the world, you have to really sit there and ask yourself, do I want to be bitter or better? When I was a little bit younger, especially in my high school years, beginning high school, 9th to 10th grade, I was really bitter. I hated everything around me. I thought that people around me were stupid. I thought that the school system was stupid. I thought that everything around me was just pointless. And it was really just an inner projection from myself, because I thought that my life was pointless. My life was stupid. I had nothing really going for myself, that I was just going to end up another statistic. But as I got older, and as I started to realize that the world is much bigger and more beautiful than I thought it was, and I constantly stopped trying to put myself down and stop putting the people around me down, I started to really see how beautiful the world was and how beautiful it can be if you really just change your mindset. A lot of modern men today are bitter. They hate everything around them. They only wish the worst for everyone around them because they're so bitter inside. They have unlocked traumas that they probably don't want to talk about. They have weaknesses that they don't want to show. So instead of showing the weaknesses and really delving within and trying to fix those weaknesses, they're going to project their hate on others, especially on social media. Twitter, I think, is the biggest example of this. A lot of people are bitter nowadays. And who wouldn't be? There's a pandemic going around, money is short. A lot of people are, losing their jobs and things of that nature. And the only thing they have to turn to is social media. So they're going to type away, looking for people to blame. Blame government officials, blame the people around them, blame their family, blame their friends, blame their boyfriend or girlfriend. They're going to find any excuse not to be accountable and not to look within and realize maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I have to make myself better instead of being bitter. When you give negative energy to the world is going to do what it does best and shove it back in your face. And a lot of people don't realize this. And a lot of people go their lifetime spewing out negative and hateful energy. And when they receive it back, they're wondering, well, what did I do? You were hateful. You were bitter. What else did you expect? You expect your life to be great, grand? No. If you want good, positive energy in the world, if you want to receive the best of life, you have to push out positivity wherever you go. Even to people that you don't like, even to people that you rather not even give a second thought. When you have this mindset to not be bitter and to instead try to build yourself up and think, you know what, I do have problems. I'm not as muscular as I want to be. I'm not as attractive as I want to be. Instead of blaming this, that, or the third, I'm going to look within and try to fix those things. Especially if you have physical qualities about yourself that you don't like. Too many people try to look for excuses. They try to look for reasons to put others down. I'm starting to see a lot of, words like fatphobic being thrown around. If you really think that the person next to you, the person who worked hard for their body, the person who tried to make best of what they had, that built that body that they wanted, if you think that person is fatphobic and that they hate fat people because they're trying to better themselves, something's really wrong with you. You need to really check out what's going on in here. Because it's not their fault that you're fat. As much as you probably don't want to hear that, you're probably going to be mad that I said that. I don't care. Because I was fat too. And I'm trying to get better. I'm still dealing with traumas that, affect me in certain ways. But I'm not going to project that on you. I'm not going to get mad at you. I'm I'm not gonna get mad at the candy bar I ate when I was younger. I'm not gonna get mad at the chips I ate when I was younger, the junk food. I'm not gonna get mad at the junk food. The junk food is there. You have the conscience to not eat that. It's your fault. It's not the company's fault. It's not like, stop trying to act like it's everyone else's fault but yours. You have your own free will. Nobody forced you to get that. Nobody forced you to do this and that. Nobody forced you not to work out. You chose not to work out because it's hard. Oh, I don't want to work out. Why do I gotta work out? Why can't I do? No. Stop trying to look for easy fixes to long-term problems. Problems that you had for a long time. You've been fat for almost your whole life. And you're gonna try to sit there and type up 30-day transformation, how to get thin in 30 days. No, that's not how it works. You're gonna get thin, but you're gonna get fat again. And you're gonna keep getting fat again until you sit down and realize, you know what? Maybe I had to take longer than that. Maybe I had to take accountability for what I've done in the past and face it head on and try to reverse it. Slowly but surely. When I was younger and I looked up 30-day transformations, how to get thin in 30 days, and I got fat again, I was like, okay, at first I was like, oh, well, I guess the guy wasn't as good as it was supposed to be. But then I really started to sit there and question myself and think, Sam, why are you fat? Well, because I eat a lot. Why do you eat a lot? Well, because I'm bored, or I've been stressed lately. Why have you been bored, or why have you been stressed lately? Yada, 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 and etc., etc. I really started to peel back the layers on what was really going on. And that's what you need to do. That's what people around you need to do. But people around you and those people next to you are not going to take accountability for their actions. They're not going to, because it hurts. I'm going to be honest. It hurts to sit there and say, you know what? I messed up. You know what? I need to take responsibility for this or that. It hurts because it hurts your ego. It hurts who you are inside. It makes you feel less than. But that's for short term. For long term, you're going to improve. For long term, you're going to get better. For long term, you're going to be at a far better place than what you are right now. So don't keep your present mind or keep your past, like, don't keep the past in mind. Don't keep the present in mind. Think about the future. Think about your future self. What would they do? What would they look like if I took the steps now? Where would they be at in life? How much money would they have? At what weight would they be at? How much fat would they have lost at the end? Let your efforts match your fruit. Peace.